call me Ishi or Yeshaya, and shall no more call me Baal. And shall no more call me Baal. Okay? Who is Baal? He's the god of the Canaanites, the Phoenicians. Okay? All the other nations were following Baal. A name for Baal? Jehovah. Another name for Baal is Jehovah. Yahweh. Okay? Yahweh, Yeshua. All these names come out of the Tetragrammaton. The YH, the WH. Okay? In that day, except the Most High, you shall call me Yeshaya and shall no more call me Baali. Okay? The Most High is here to wake us up from our slumber. And we're here to tell the 12 tribes of the lost house of Israel that your time is here. The meek and the poor of the earth, your time is here. The so-called black man, the so-called Hispanic man, the so-called Puerto Rican man, Dominican man, Mexican man, the so-called North American Indian, so-called Brazilians, so-called Hawaiians, so-called Cambodians, so-called Southeast Asians, so-called Jamaicans, so-called Nigerians and West Africans, and Congolese. All you people are the lost house of Israel, the 12 tribes of Jacob. And when Christ came, his mission was to restore his people. We're going to show you that in Matthew chapter 10, verse 5.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the ways of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's what Christ told his disciples. Do not go to the other nations, the Gentiles, the heathen, the non-Israelites, because the world can't get in order until God's chosen people are in order to lead the world. Okay? We're going to show you exactly who the 12 tribes are, okay? Because our father Jacob told us what shall befall us in the last days. Let's get Genesis 49, verse 1.
Genesis 49, verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, Gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. Gather yourselves together, and hear ye, sons of Jacob, and hearken unto the Lord your father, and hearken unto Israel your father. Reuben, thou art my firstborn.
Reuben is the firstborn, okay? Reuben is the Seminole Indians and the Aborigines of Australia.
Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might in the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity and the excellency of power. Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel, because thou wentest up to thy father's bed, then defilest thou it, he went up to my couch. Simeon and Levi are brethren.
Simeon and Levi are brethren. Simeon is the so-called Dominicans. Levi are the so-called Haitians. You are brethren. This is our father Jacob and all the brothers together. So why is he saying Simeon and Levi are brethren when they're all brothers? Because Simeon and Levi would be on the same island together and would not be able to come together. They dwell together. Simeon is your Dominican. Levi is your Haitians. You are Hebrew Israelites. Read.
Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly mine honor. Be not thou united, for in their anger they slew a man, and in their self-will they dig down a wall. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath was pure. I will divide them in Jacob, and scatter them in Israel. Judah, thou are he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Judah is he whom thy brethren shall praise. Judah is the so-called Negroes, so-called African Americans, so-called West Africans, the Nigerians, the Liberians, the Ivory Coast, the Congos, okay, Botswana. All you are the tribe of Judah. You so-called North Americans over here, you black people, you are so-called Judah. You are Judah, okay? That's your father's name. The king tribe, the same tribe as Christ, as King David, King Solomon, and all the great kings of Jerusalem. Read.
Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
As an old lion, who shall rouse him up? Who shall rouse you up, black man? Because y'all lazy. That's what the Bible's saying. Who shall rouse you up? Who shall rouse you up? In the 60s, you was roused up. The Black Panthers, okay? You had Malcolm X and those brothers. In the 60s, our people was roused up. We knew we was at war. We knew there were those trying to kill us and persecute us. But what happened? They gave you civil rights in liquor stores. Okay? They gave you civil rights in liquor stores. That's what happened to you. And gave you clubs, and gave you record deals. That's what happened to you. And you forgot what the fight was. You forgot who was killing you in the first place. The same people that's killing you now. The same ones that's paying you now. They're paying you and killing you at the same time. And soon, they're just gonna kill you and no longer pay you. That's what we're coming to. All the corporations in America have globalized. Okay? They're no longer here. You don't believe me? Call your customer service rep and see if a person from the Middle East does not pick up the phone, okay? They're not here. They took all the jobs and left you with what's left here. You're gonna suffer for all this. That's what the Most High saying, come out of her, my people. Okay? Read, brother.
The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a law given from between until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be, finding his flour unto the vine, and his ass's coat unto the choice wine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk. Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea.
Zebulun is who we call the Panamanians, the Guatemalans, okay? Nicaragua, Costa Rica. You people are Zebulun, a haven of ships. Why did I say that? Because you have the Atlantic Ocean on one side, Pacific Ocean on the other side, okay? That's what you see. All right?
And he shall be for a haven of ships, and his borders shall be unto Zidon. Issachar is a strong ass couching down between two burdens, and he saw that rest was good in the land that it was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant unto tribute. This is Issachar, our brother. Who was Issachar? The Mexicans. You Mexicans are Hebrew Israelites, you Aztecs, okay? Hebrew writings were found all over Mexico when the conquistadors came here. Hebrew writings was found here, okay? You are not Spanish. They gave you Spanish. Who gave you Spanish? The Spaniards, okay? Who are Latin, who are Romans. They gave you Spanish and gave you Christianity first. Read. Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan shall be a serpent by the way, an adder in the path that biteth the horse's heel, so that his rider shall fall backwards.
So as we know, the tribe of Dan was moved out because they mixed their seed with Esau and started persecuting God's people. Okay? Read.
I have waited for thy salvation, O Lord. Gad, but truth shall come over him, but he shall overcome at the last.
Gad is who we call the North American Indians. Okay? The tribe of Gad is the North American Indians. A troop shall overcome ye. What troop was that? The word troop means cavalry. What cavalry? The U.S. cavalry. It was the U.S. cavalry that took down the North American Indians, okay? But they shall overcome at the last. Why? Because through Yeshua Christ, 12,000 men from each tribe shall come together and be baptized, okay? And lead this movement of Christ towards the kingdom, okay? That's how they shall overcome at the last. Because the Indians, or the North American Indians, are living on reservations right now. They're living in concentration camps right now, okay? They had the whole North America. They had it. U.S. and Canada, they had it. Okay? And what happened? A troop overcame them. It was prophesied out of the Bible the whole time.